Yeah. It's your boy, Mr. Wilson. WilsonBlock100 Radio. We got Andrew from the Letters Home in the building. How you doing, man?
What's up, Bing Bing?
We chilling, man. We appreciate, you taking this time for this exclusive interview.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You do a lot, you know what I'm saying?
Right
So, yeah, man, just real quick, man, if you can give us like a quick background of yourself.
Yeah, I have a band called The Letters Home. I produce, record, engineer, consult. I work with audio all my life, and I'm from the East Coast.
Oh, where exactly?
Philly.
Philly?
Northeast, yeah.
Okay, no doubt. Shout out to Philly, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come see y'all soon out there, you know what I mean? Keeping that East Coast on the West Coast for ya.
Philly's waiting for Bing Bing, that's for sure.
No doubt. So, how old were you when you started, becoming, an artist and just becoming like mechanical?
I think probably about, probably about 14. I think I started out kind of messing with sounds and experimenting with music and technology, kind of ripping gear apart.
Yeah.
And I absorbed so much music when I was a kid. So.
Right.
Yeah.
So, the Letters Home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let's talk about that. Can you tell us a little bit about the formation and how you guys came to form the Letters Home?
So Joe, the guitar player, and I, we met in.
I know Joe. Shout out Joe.
Yeah. Joe and I met in Arizona. We went to audio engineering school together way back in Arizona, about 7 or 8 years ago. Okay. And Joe and I met. And Joe's a Chicago cat, so we were cool with each other. And then he and I came out to LA together. He slept on my couch in like North Hollywood when I was living there. Word. And then we ended up moving out here to LA and trying to work on some new music, create like music.
Right.
And, like really interesting, fun dance stuff that we wanted to do at the time. We ended up getting a house together. And
when did you guys know that the sound that you guys both did?
It took a while. Together? You know what? Because I started out in engineering school, I would record Joe's music. So I would record his acoustic guitar stuff or his guitar stuff.
Oh, wow. And, so he was a guitarist?
Yeah.
Okay. No
yeah,
doubt.
He's the guitar player in The Letters Home.
Right.
And so I would record his sounds. Meanwhile, I had my own stuff that I was working on, but it was about recording his stuff and getting his albums done. Yeah. So that's how we started. And then...
So it was already The Letters Home with just you two?
No.
You didn't have the name yet?
Yeah. It was just Joe's solo stuff.
Okay.
And so I was kind of like working on my engineering and production chops, trying to get my idea together. Because every producer and an engineer has an idea that they have to create a sound for themselves.
Right.
And kind of have a sonic signature. Like Dre's got his sound,
exactly.
Any producer's got their sound.
Yeah.
So he and I were just working together on his solo stuff, and then we got a place together out in the valley, and it was like this 3-story house. We were recording out of the house and working out of the house and doing a bunch of music, seeing all the women in California because it was new and exciting to us. And then we started, like, he started listening to some of my music and kind of opened up his ear a little bit, and then we started throwing music back to each other, back and forth. And then, it just kind of went off of that. And finally, I said to him one day, I was like, listen, I have this music that I've been saving up, and I was like, I want to complete it. I want to start writing it. And it was just piano stuff, because I was a piano kid.
Yeah.
And
love the piano.
Yeah. The piano, I can write anything on the piano, or bass even. Like, I learned to play bass when I lived in that house, so I just picked up the bass and started playing. And the bass is just like a piano, same thing. So I just started playing all these grooves on a bass that I got from my friend, and Joe's like, all right, well, it sounds all right, and I was like, yeah, but this is gonna be good. So then I got this guy Mike G.
Yes, sir.
Our drummer for The Letters Home, and got him involved. And Mike's sound, like he's nasty live.
Yeah. Oh man, he's got energy, man.
Yeah. And definitely. he can hold it down. And,
definitely. He was holding it down, just looking like he was just looking around.
And now he's got I think he's working with 6 or 7 different groups right now. So, but I asked him. I said, I want to get you in on the project and just start like creating some songs with Joe and I. And then I moved into Pasadena area with my own studio house thing that I have now. It's called Andromedan. Yeah, so like a play on Andromeda, but it's a den because it's a house. And it's a home studio, and then I just started bringing the guys in and just working on the music. And finally we're like, okay, this is a band.
Yeah.
Like, this needs to be played out live. And
Exactly.
the music is really cool, and we're vibing to it. And we're all really picky about music. So.
Right. And so how'd you guys come up with the name, The Letters Home?
There's like a old novel by Sylvia Plath. And then it's also because we're all from different parts of the country. Mike's Ohio, Joe's Chicago, and then I'm Philly. So the music is kind of like our letter back to our family, kind of a tribute to our family. So like telling our family what about us.
Wow, that's great, man. It's a great concept.
Yeah, we would see all these people in LA. LA is like the city of just like orphan souls, you know.
Right. Yeah, no doubt.
You know, and like Pasadena and but the LA and specifically, but is like orphan souls, and so we like the idea of kind of sending a message back to our families, you know, wherever they are in the country.
Exactly. Okay, so moving forward a little bit. I mean, you guys have done performances a lot together, so I'm assuming Mike wasn't always there.
Oh, I mean, we started playing when we started playing out at shows. Mike was our drummer from the start. For sure. Yeah. The Letters Home started when Mike joined us, pretty much.
Okay, cool. So what venues have you guys rocked?
We've played everywhere. So House of Blues, Viper Room.
House of Blues, Sunset.
Yeah.
For sure.
And for sure. We played up in San Francisco. We played down at South by Southwest in Austin, Texas. We played everywhere.
Old Town Pub.
Old Town Pub. Yeah. Pasadena represent Old Town Pub. It's one of the only really solid venues. Like there's a couple other ones, but Pasadena really needs some new energy. Yeah. But like Old Town Pub is a good spot. We like that spot.
Yeah. So what places would you like to perform? I'm sure all of them. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, right now this is the year for us to start playing out of the state. So we're going to start playing in new cities and new states in the country. So we're leaving California for the first time, kind of this year. So it's exciting. So we left. We went down to Austin, played down at South by Southwest.
Oh wow!
Then we're going to try and
on a trip.
Yeah.
On a tour.
On a tour. Then we're going to start coming like by fall. We're going to do our Northwest tour and go up to Oregon, Seattle.
Oh no, I got to go with y'all.
Yeah.
I got to go with y'all.
Yeah. It's going to be good.
I'm buying that
Bing
ticket.
Bing's welcome.
Thank you. Seriously, man, I'm buying that ticket because I need a reason to go and see the Northwest. I mean, Seattle, I've lived in Oregon for a little while, but
we got some ideas on how to put the tour together. So when money comes along, we're going to make it happen this year.
No
2014 is the year of the dragon for us.
That's right. So, it's been a long time coming, man.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about the ups and downs you had to face.
Yeah, sure. I mean, from the start, man, I was deaf. Like, I started out, like, I was hearing impaired, but I was pretty much deaf from birth. So, like, I didn't develop hearing until I was about 3. And then that slowed everything down. So, I mean, all through school when you're a kid, and you're, like, the kid who can't really hear that well. And that's probably why I'm an engineer and producer now. I mean, I can hear incredibly well now, but back then, I just, I was born deaf. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is good, man.
Yeah, for real. And you put in time and take care of yourself and grow and let people take care of you around you, and things turn out well. But yeah, luckily.
Wow. So, up until this point, what would you say has been like the most challenging thing as far as pursuing music and just maintaining?
Yeah. You know what? Like I don't ever see any. I see challenges more of like I don't have fears, so like I don't go to bed like fearing anything, and I don't wake up fearing anything. So I do see challenges as just obstacles for me.
Right.
So whether it's getting the next big deal that we're trying to get, booking the next show, and convincing a booking agent that we need to play that venue, small stuff right now, or convincing an artist that they need to spend the next 6 months working with me for a project, you know. But I always find that whenever they see me play live, because our show is just nuts right now. Like, you've seen us, and we were kind of dialed back that night, but like our show live now is just nuts. It's crazy, and we're just gonna keep building off of it. So we're gonna add horn sections to it and all this stuff. Like, our live show is the reason that people end up in the studio with me, for the most part, and they like our sound. They like how I recorded and did our album. It's called Warm Ink, our debut EP.
Okay, where can I get that at?
It's online in iTunes. It's through our website, thelettershome.com. Yeah, it's all over. But just search The Letters Home, Warm Ink. And yeah, man.
So is that the only album you have out?
That's our first, That's our debut for sure,
No doubt. Make sure y'all go and cop that. I'm gonna have to cop it. You know what I mean? So look for that. You know what I mean?
Sure. And then we got a new single coming out that we're working on right now. We got a bunch of music that we're working on, but we're gonna put one single out, and then that's gonna be probably in the next month and a half. And then after that, we're just gonna start working on the whole album.
Wow. So were you ever so you were a solo artist at one point?
I mean, never really a solo artist.
As far as like really pursuing it.
Yeah, exactly.
But you did your own little stuff.
I just wrote,
Okay.
Kind of in the basement type stuff.
But you weren't producing music at that time?
No, I was just I was just working with like maybe one or two people.
So most of the music experience has been a band.
Yeah.
No doubt.
I mean, way back when I was on the East Coast, I was a sound designer for like shows, for live shows, theaters and concerts. I would design sounds like people's, underscoring bands, underscoring orchestras, underscoring performances, like off Broadway. That's how I started really working with sound.
Wow.
For money, like you create a resume.
Right.
It's bigger than you, and
exactly.
So you can get in the door.
Right.
And then that's really how I ended up in Arizona, going to engineering school. It's just I needed to grow my abilities.
Right, your skills, man. Yeah. Gotta have skills, kids. You know what I'm saying?
Sound preach.
So let's talk about some of the collaborations you've had on the album. So
the album has brought like a lot of our friends together more than anything. An artist, Julia Fairlight, she's the album I'm producing right now. She did some background vocals on our EP. And then I'm working with her now on her full-length album. That's going to come out. She's going to do really well on that. That album's sick. It's just like kind of a blues soul rock thing, kind of like The Letters Home. Right. But she's just a very like passionate, deep, like vibrato voice that she's got, like kind of that soulful voice that she's got.
So you think you working on her as a solo artist?
Yeah, she's a solo artist that I'm producing right now.
Okay.
Yeah, and the album's just sick. So we'll probably.
So that's a current project?
Yeah, that's a current project. We'll probably release that in the next 2 months. So this is kind of a hello surprise.
Man, you got to keep the people, anticipating. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then we got added a horn section for the newest song, 2 singles that we're working on, and those hopefully are going to be our steady horn section for all of our material. Those guys are great. So shout out to Aaron and Clarence. Those guys are great.
For sure. So, who were some of your influences coming up?
Al Green.
No doubt.
For sure.
Al Green. Y'all heard it live.
I'm a soul kid.
Yeah, because The Letters Home, it's soul fusion.
Yeah, we call it dirty soul rock.
Exactly.
Dirty soul rock.
That's exactly. If you don't believe it, I suggest you go out there and see him perform.
It's just dirty. Yeah, just dirty and simple. Like we like it. I grew up on hip hop. The old Nas, all of the Nas stuff coming up. I was a big Busta Rhymes fan back in the day.
Thank you.
Like back in the day.
Yeah, Busta was hot, man.
Yeah.
He still is.
Yeah, he's still doing it. I like the rock. I used to get into Nirvana a lot. I was a big Nirvana kid.
Yeah.
Stuff that was really passionate.
Yeah.
I like to.
But not even just music though. I mean, just
music,
people.
People.
I mean, I'm inspired by good basketball players.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
I never really had like people that you know, your family, I mean, inspires you in other ways. I think Martin Luther King probably one of the bigger ones. Malcolm X. Just kind of seeing their writings. And watching. I just watch a lot of their. I still do, but I used to I have a whole album of just Martin Luther King's speeches.
Wow.
That whenever I'm in a bad state of mind, I'll just put that in and just kind of listen to that.
That's deep.
Just people that Gandhi, you know, people like that really inspire you. So.
Yeah, definitely Martin Luther. I mean, wow, I hadn't even thought about that.
Yeah, he just the way he approached life to me is very, and he's human, so you know, sexuality is part of like who he was. You know, there was no blanket over it. Like
Martin Luther
King was very he was, in the black community, he was not only a leader, but he was an attractive dude back in the day to women. Like,
right. Exactly.
Like women wanted him, and I think that's still like, you know, you look in the Southern and church communities in general, a man with confidence and power and swagger is very attractive to anyone around you. You know, and that he was more than that. He was this person who cared about people and cared about the community, but he was also, you know, human. Like, you know, he had a family. People looked up to him, but he was like a very, you know, strong man.
Right.
And
exactly.
You know.
Yeah, man, no doubt. So much that I'll march in remembrance of him.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
because he's worthy of that.
Yeah.
You know. Cool, man. So, what inspiring words would you give to like other up and coming artists?
I always remember back when there was this kind of, they just built this new concert venue in Philly, and it was this huge, I think they call it the Kimmel Center or something like that. It was this really big concert venue that they built for orchestras and stuff like that. And they were still building it, and it had just finished, and I went in to see it, and there was like a sign that said, "Don't pass here, don't go here," blah, blah, blah. And the people I was walking with, I was like, I want to see this place. And they were like, "Yo, look at the signs, man, you can't get in." So I just walked through the signs. And to me, that's always been kind of a reminder, just don't stop for anything. Because the view on the other side of that sign is what you're here for. You're not here to stop for obstacles. You're here to pursue, and you're here to grow. You're not here to stop for anyone or anything. So I always keep that in mind. I'm not here to stop for anyone or anything. I'm here to keep moving and grow. So I don't ever stop for anything. That someone tells me no, I find another way to do it. Right. Or look around back and see what else is going on.
No doubt. Exactly, man. So you heard it live, Young Prince. Trying to make it, man. Just you gotta keep it going.
Yeah. Anyone tells you no, there's a reason, and that's usually because they fear something, you know. Yeah. And it has nothing to do with you. Right. But you need to be the person you are, you know.
Exactly. I agree with that 100%.
Another hero I have more recently, probably in the last 5 years, is Dick Gregory. Man, that guy is unreal. Dick Gregory, comedian. He was involved in the civil rights movement too. He was the first black candidate for president.
Oh, really? In America?
Yeah.
Wow. What year was that?
He made Dick dollars. Like, if you look on Google, kids, Dick dollars. Like, he made a mockery of the U.S. currency because he created his own currency. And it was to support the black community. It was just kind of a reminder that, you know, the dollar was not being valued, you know.
Back then.
Back then, still, you know.
Yeah.
We all need Dick dollars.
Right? Yeah. That's stuff that's valuable to us. You know what I mean? That's enough for us to.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
And you know, everyone lives in a community that they value for the most part. So you know, you want to see it grow. You want to see people around you do well.
Right. Exactly. That's what it's about. So yeah, man. You know, I just want to thank you for coming through.
Yeah,
for this exclusive interview. Actually, I'm the one that came through, but
yeah, Bing Bing's right now sitting in Andromeda in my home studio. I ran into Bing Bing outside the house. I said, "What's up? Come on in, man."
And can't not anyone could just come up in here.
Yeah, exactly. So, you gotta know.
For sure. Just so y'all know, man, this real Pasadena music scene stuff.
Yeah.
And You know what I mean? Just, yeah, before we cut out, man, you got any shout-outs you want to give?
Sure. Shout out to my band members, The Letters Home, Mikey G, Joe, Harold, our manager, Eric Holmes, Julia Fairlight, our next project that I'm working on producing. A couple of our bands, Blind Owl, South Central Band, dope. I'm doing their EP right now. Those guys are great. Right now that's the list.
For sure. And real quick, where can people find your stuff?
Sure. Go to thelettershome.com, TheLettershome.com. The Letters Home.
Oh, and one more thing.
Yeah.
And, so there was a thing. So there's already a group out there with Letters Home, right? So you guys had put the.
Oh, thank you. We're The Letters Home.
Yeah. Okay.
We're The Letters Home.
No doubt.
So appreciate that.
Yeah. TheLettersHome.com.
We're the original. That's trademark too.
So watch out.
Watch out.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you,
Andrew,
for coming through for this
for
exclusive. Sure. It's been hot. WilsonBlock100 Radio. Holla back.